Here we are. Let's start off from standing position. Keep your blanket handy. Keep your block handy, please. We're going to use at some point. Let me take my socks off. And let's begin over here. So remember to stand comfortably. This is a classical traditional way with the feet together, but this can challenge a little bit your balance. So I always work with the feet wide as the hips. Just make sure that you are not collapsing your arches in. So press through the outside of the feet. That way your ankles, your knees, your hips are all in line. Bring the shoulders up to the ears and then slowly release them back and down. Turn the palms forward, drawing the shoulder blades to each other to find that nice opening in the chest and the front of the shoulders. And we're lifting the spine from the heart center. That's our neutral position. Guide the chin slightly back and then towards the chest, just a bit, to find that nice lengthening in the back of your neck. You can have your eyes closed. You can lower the gaze towards the mat. Just take a moment here to be aware of your breath. Feel the sole of the feet in touch with the floor. Notice the crown of the head and just reaching up towards the ceiling. Find that some more room in between each vertebrae. This is called also mountain pose. So feel strong and stable as a mountain. Just breathe here. You take a moment. Allows your breath to become now fuller and deeper. We're slowly starting to modify the normal pattern of your breathing. Just becoming deeper and fuller, longer and relaxed. If you're welcome, Ujjayi breathing is a good way to be super attentive and super alert as you watch your breath, gently contracting the epiglottis, controlling the flow of the air, moving in and out through the nostrils. When we slow the breath down, the mind slows down, and that is the main goal of yoga. Just get used to this depth and rhythm of breath. And with the next inhale, arms out and up. This next inhalation, palms facing to each other. Bring the arms out to the side with the palms facing up. Soften shoulders, elbows. Release the hands towards the hips. Draw the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Inhale, arms out and up. Nice long spine. Reach to the fingertips. Exhale, relax arms to the side, towards the hips. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Again. Inhale, arms out and up, warming up the spine, the arms joints. Exhale, arms down towards the hips, shoulders up, back, and down. Now keep the hands down. Inhale, chin up. Through the nose, exhale, chin to the chest. Move slowly. Inhale, open the throat. Exhale, chin to the chest. A few more rounds like this, mobilizing the cervical spine. Be aware of your breath, linking the breath with the movement. Inhale, lift. Now exhale, chin to your chest, arms to the side, place the hands to the back of the head, elbows in, and guide the chin a little bit deeper into the chest. Close your eyes. Use your breath. And inhale, elbows out, release the arms down by your hips, shoulders up, back and down. Keep the hands down. Inhale, exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder, back through center. At your own rhythm. Keep mobilizing the neck gently. It's a little stretch of those neck muscles. Keep the shoulders down, please. Linking again, breath with the movement. Back through center. Now lower the right ear to right shoulder. Reach with the right arm. Flex the elbow. Place your right hand to your left ear. Take a nice inhale and then guide the right ear closer to your right shoulder as you drop the left shoulder down. Close your eyes and breathe in and out. And release. Now release hand down. And inhale, left arm goes up and overhead, flex the elbow, place your left hand to your right ear, nice inhale. And exhale slowly, guide left ear to your left shoulder as you drop the right shoulder towards the floor. Nice, easy breathing. And let go, back through center, release hand down, bring the chin up, rotate the head to the right, to the chin, inhale left and up. Same directions, few rounds here, loosening up those muscles in the neck. Inhaling and exhaling. And going into the opposite direction. And gently head back through center. Now inhale, bring the arms in T position, guide the shoulders back, open the chest, and exhale, lower the hands down towards the floor. Forward, open the chest, guide the arms back, and release the hands towards the hips. This is a nice way to flatten the upper spine to stretch the front of the shoulders and the chest. Hands down one more time, shoulders arm forward, out to the side and back, and down to the hips. Keep your left hand down, arms overhead, reach through the fingertips. Press through your right foot, relax shoulder and arm, and then the spine moves to the left. Holding position. Guide the right elbow back and keep finding that opening on the right side of the torso, stretching those intercostal muscles. Back through center, hand down. Inhale, now left arm goes up to the sky, relax shoulder, elbows, press through your left foot, and then as you exhale, move the spine to the right. Guide the elbow back. Keep the breath flowing. Left hand soft. Keep opening the left side of the torso. Inhale, back to the center and release. Now I'm going to turn this way, just mobilizing the spine into flexion and extension into the cat-cow from standing position. Place the palms above your knees, elbows by your rib cage to start arching, opening the chest like a cow. Exhale, round the spine, elbows out, chin in, belly in. And elbows by your rib cage, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, elbows out. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, elbows in, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close, rounding the spine. Slowly find your way up to neutral position. Relax your shoulders back and down. Take a moment here to reconnect with the breath. And let's work now with just testing our balance today. From standing position, bring the arms out to the side. We're going to twist to the right. Heels off the mat, relax your shoulders, activate the core, and then twist to the right. Just, whoops. My Testing my balance today, not very good. Look over to your right shoulder. Inhale back through center, arms down, heels down. Inhale, heels off the mat, arms in T, engage the core. Exhale, twist to the left. And inhale back through center, hands down, heels down. Inhale, arms to the side, heels off the mat, to the right. As you exhale, twist. And back through center. Heels down, hands down. One more time to the left. Inhale, arms to T, heels up, activate the core. And exhale, twist to the left. Back through center. And exhale, hands down, shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let's have now the feet a little bit wider than the hips. Place the hands to your waist, and we're going to rotate the hips in one direction. Relax your knees as you move the hips, the pelvis forward, to the side, back, and again forward. Gentle mobilization here of the hips, the legs, even the torso. Bring some movement. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Go into the opposite direction, please. Still warming up the body. And back through center. Feet under the hips. Let's bring the hands to your waist. Top of the right foot back to stretch the top of the ankle. Lift from the chest. Elbows back and down. Shoulders back and down. Elbows in. Just feel that gentle stretch there. We hardly ever stretch our ankles, and this is a nice way to do it. And you can notice, you can feel it if it hasn't been stretched for a while. Right foot under the right hip. Let's do the same thing, left foot. So have the top of the foot on the back, lift the chest. Activate the core. Use your breath. And release. Now let's work slowly into strengthening muscles of the legs, but at the same time working with arm movement. We're going to bring arms to the side and forward, eagle pose. Right arm goes under your left arm. Flex the elbows, palms to touch. And then from here, elbows high as your shoulders. As you exhale, flex them into chair pose. Move the hips back. You have to be able to see your toes and guide the elbows in. Inhale, straighten the legs and elbows high as your shoulders. And exhale, flex and fall forward. Inhale, straighten, activate the back muscles to lift and to lower. Exhale, belly in, move the hips back. Inhale, straighten, lifting the elbows high as your shoulders. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, lift. And do the crossing of the arms out to the side in T position. Bring them forward. Now left arm goes under your right shoulder. Flex the elbows, palms to touch. Same thing. Inhale, feet under the hips. Flex the knee, move the hips back. Activate the belly and the back muscles as you flex and lower the torso. Keep the spine lifted. Inhale, straighten and lift the elbows. Exhale, flex and down. Inhale, straighten and up. Exhale, flex and down, belly in, back muscles strong. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten and up. One more. Exhale, flex and down. Inhale, lift and do the crossing of the arms, arms to the side, down towards the hips, shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Hands to the heart center. Let's take a moment here how the breath feels after those flexions and extension. If you feel that your heart rate went a little bit higher up, try to slow it down with deepening that breath. Take your time. and lower the hands down by your hips. Now have your feet a little bit wider again, but keep your feet parallel, all right? We're going to still doing flexion chair pose with wider stand. In this case, we're going to move the arms up and down. So inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, flex the knees, sweep the arms down by your knees and back. Inhale, straighten and reach through the fingertips, belly in. And exhale, flex, move the hips back. You don't want to keep the spine folding forward. And inhale, activate the core to lift. We flex and lower into wide chair. Keep the spine lifted. Activate those muscles in the back. Inhale, arms overhead. Straighten legs. Exhale, flexing down. Inhale, straighten and reach through the fingertips. Exhale, flex and lower. And one more. Inhale, up. Exhale, flexing down. Slowly straighten the legs, shoulders up, back, and down. Now have your feet a little bit wider with the feet pointing to the corners of the mat. More work, hip and legs and knees muscle strength. This time we're going to work with cactus arms in the goddess pose. Inhale, arms out to the side, goddess. Flex the knee, hands to the heart. Inhale, straighten and to goddess. Exhale, hands to the heart, flex and lower. Inhale, cactus arms, straighten the knees. Exhale, flexing down. Inhale, straighten, open. Exhale, flex and lower. 3 more. Exhale to go down. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to go down. One last. Inhale to straighten. One last. And slowly straighten the legs. Release the hands down by your hips, shoulders up, back, and down. Take a moment. Keep the breath flowing. Holding position, long and deep. And from here, let's keep the left foot, rotate the left heel so the left foot is parallel to the back of the mat, and rotate the toes of the right foot pointing to the front. Arms in T. Flex the knee, 90-degree angle, warrior 2. Notice that my knee is not moving forward. My knee is over to my ankle and my shoulders are over to my hips. So make sure you're not going to one side yet. So arms to the side, look over to your right shoulder, hand, shoulders back and down, soft shoulders, elbows. Inhale, straighten the leg. And exhale, flex and lower into warrior 2. Look over to your right hand. Inhale, straighten, head back through center. Flex the knee and warrior 2, look over to your right hand. Inhale, head back through center, straighten. Flex knee, look over to your right hand. Inhale, straighten, head back through center. Soft shoulders, bend, warrior 2. One more time, head back through center, straighten the knee. Flex and lower. Inhale, straighten. Now we're going to reach with the spine, reach through the fingertips. And as you exhale, lower your hand down to your shin or whatever you can reach. And maybe the block, you can use the block there. And extend the left arm to the sky. So this is Utthita Trikonasana. Holding position. Just feel the opening on the right side of the leg. Inhale slowly back through center. And release the hands down towards the hips, shoulders up. Back and down. Rotate the right foot, bring the left heel in, flex the knee, find your 90-degree angle there, shoulders over the hips. Arms to the side, look over to your left hand, inhale, straighten, head back through center. Soft shoulders, elbows, flex knee, look over to your left hand. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex and lower, look to your warrior 2. Straighten, head back through center. Flexing down, warrior 2, 2 more. Inhale, straighten, flex to the hand. One more, inhale, straighten, flex into warrior 2. Back through center, straighten the leg. We're going to move the spine, reaching through the fingertips. And as you exhale, lower the hand down to below your knee. Don't put your hand in your knee. Don't put any pressure there. And the right arm goes out to the sky. Guide the right shoulder back. Feel the opening now on your left side. Couple more round of breath. Find that opening there. Inhale, return back to center, releasing hands down, rotate the left foot, flex the right knee, bring the right foot under your right hip and the left foot under your left hip. Hands to the heart, reconnecting back with the breath. And then slowly release and let go. Now, time to grab your block. We're going to stretch after all those works on the thighs and the hamstrings. We're going to use the block to stretch the back line of the leg. So the block has 3 different levels. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So the goal here is to place the hands whatever you can reach. And don't have the block close to your fingers. Just have that space that you normally do for tabletop position. So the shoulders are above your wrist and your ankles are above your hips. From here, we're going to inhale with the flat back and exhale, move the hips back, lengthen the spine, draw the chin in. Inhale back through center and exhale, move the hips back and back through center. Draw the belly in and extend and reach through the hips to create space in between each vertebrae and the back muscles and the rib cage and the back, moving back and forth at your own rhythm. A few more rounds like that. One last, back through center, place the right hand in the center of the block, flex your right knee slightly, open and twist to the left. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower the left hand down to the center of the block. Flex your left knee, open and twist to the right. Exhale, right hand down, same thing. Flex right knee, inhale, twist to the left. Hand down, flex your left knee, and inhale, open and twist to the right. And back through center. And just take the block from the mat, rounding the spine slowly. Head, spine, arms, all the way back to Samasthiti. Hands to the heart. Take a moment here to feel the breath. Notice the quality of the breath. Make sure that you are not compromising that breath and got super short. Use your breathing, long and deep. And from here, bring the arms out and up. Exhale, lower the spine halfway down, arms in T position. Inhale, sweep down forward by your ears, palm facing to each other. Flex the knee, chair pose, lift the hands up to the sky. And exhale, hands down towards the hips, shoulders up, back, and down. A lot of strengthening here. Hips, legs, and spine. Arms up and overhead. Chin in, belly in. Exhale, move the hips back. Bring the spine halfway up, arms in T position, so 90-degree angle. Flex the knee, hands to the heart center. Straighten the legs, arms overhead. Exhale, pull the belly in, arms in T position and 90-degree angle. Flex the knee, chair pose, hands to the heart and straighten. Exhale, fall forward, halfway down. Flex the knee, hands to the heart and back, straighten up and overhead. We're going to add, again, include the back strength movement. Inhale, move the spine halfway down. Sweep down forward by your ears, palm facing to each other. Flex the knee, bring the hands to the heart, lift the chest, straighten the legs, arms overhead. Belly in, chin in, move the spine halfway down, arms in T position. Activate the core muscles, sweep down forward, palm facing to each other. Flex the knee, flex, hands to the heart, straighten the legs and hands overhead. One more. Inhale, exhale, fall forward, 90-degree angle. Engage the belly and the back muscles, sweep down forward by your ears. Hands together into the heart, bend the knees, straighten the legs and hands overhead. Now swan dive, fall forward, hands towards the floor or towards the block. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Relax any tension, bend the knees, and grab from opposite elbows to stretch your spine here. Take a moment. And release the hands down, rounding the spine, heavy arms, heavy head, slowly, one verb at a time. Let's all find our way back to mountain pose. Hands to the heart, reconnecting back with our nice, long, in control breathing here. And slowly release the hands down by your hips. Let's work on our tree pose, our standing balance pose. Hand to your waist. Bring the right foot out to the side. The big toes is touching. And then turn the heel and guide the heel to the inner part of your left ankle. So activate the belly, the core. And from here, toes touching the mat, perfectly fine. This is a one version of a tree. You can have just the big toe touching, or bring that foot below your knee or above your knee. Don't put your foot on your knee joint, please. Not there. And then you can have the hands together in your heart. Find a place on the floor where you can focus your gaze. Relax any tension in your shoulders, your lips, the muscle of your face. And just concentrate here. Let's count backwards, 6 rounds of full, deep, long breathing. Last round. If you are ready, release the arms, the hands, lower the right foot down. Let's bring some movement on your left foot, your left ankle there, rotating a few rounds here. Shake your legs, and then place the weight on your right foot. Extend hands to your waist, left foot out, left toe out, and the foot out, and then rotate to bring the heel into the right side, the inner part of your right ankle. Hold it here, or big toe, or foot below or above your knee. You can have the hands together. You can switch the position of the arms if you like to grow those branches towards the sky. Find again the place on the floor where you can focus your gaze. Notice if you're holding tensions, try to soften. And again, go back to those 6 rounds of breath. And slowly release, hands down, foot down. Let's move now the right ankle, knee, hip. Just make circles, shake both legs. And from here, let's go to the back of the mat. please, with the feet wide as the hips. We're going to bring them forward and up. Nice long spine. Draw the belly in, chin in. Fall forward, hands towards the floor into the swan dive. Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Walk your hands to the front to downward dog. Have your wrist wide as your shoulders and your heels wide as your hips. Draw the chin to your chest, and there's external rotation of the shoulders. So shoulders are backing down. And move the heels up. Move the knees toward the floor. Here, if you have your blanket and you need to protect your knees, this is a good time to do so. Have your knees on the blanket or a towel and just come into tabletop position. From here, draw the belly down, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, round the spine into cat. Inhale into the cow. Exhale into the cat. Inhale into the cow. Exhale into the cat and move to child's pose. Forearms, elbows down, relax shoulders and forehead towards the mat. And if you cannot reach the floor with your forehead, remember, use the block. Take a moment. And moving back to tabletop position. From here, let's move the elbows forward, forearms to the mat, and interlace the fingers. So knees are not under the hips, knees are slightly back. Let's work a little bit of core strength here. So this is a supported plank, but you are welcome to come into the full plank any moment. Whatever you are, the important thing is we're going to inhale, relax the belly, and exhale, draw the belly in. Inhale, soften, and exhale, contract. Inhale, release, and contract. Release, contract, release, contract. Knees down if you have the knees off the mat. Lower the pelvis, lower the hips, separate the hands, Sphinx pose. Inhale, lift the spine a little higher. Exhale, relax the chest. Inhale, lift, activate the back muscles and soften. Inhale, lift and release. Inhale, up and lower. Up and down. Up and all the way. Chest, elbows out. Top of the hands, one stuck on each other and top of the other at each other, and forehead to your hands. Rest and breathe. Take a moment here. Few run of breath. Now separate the feet wide as your mat. Keep the forehead down to your hands, elbows out. Press through the pelvis and hips. Inhale, feet and maybe legs and thighs up, and exhale down. Strengthening glutes and back muscles, lower back muscles. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift and lower. Two more. Inhale, up and down. Last one. Inhale, lift and down. Now bend the knees, bring the sole of the feet together. Knees are out. Place the palms under your shoulders by your rib cage. Press and lift the chest, lift the pelvis, lower the feet, move the hips to the heels, child's pose with wide knees. Relax your lower back, relax any tension in your shoulders. Take a moment here to breathe in and out. Lift the head, lift the chest, guide the right knee to meet your left knee, drop the hips to one side, and the legs are coming to the front of the mat. We're coming all the way to the front of the mat. Have your blanket on the back side just to keep your head and neck protected. So now place your block in between your inner thighs. So instead of rounding the spine, we're going to try to get this nice long vertebrae. Press the block in between the thighs, and then we're going to lean slightly back, palms facing to each other. If you need to support, remember you can always use the hand or one hand for support. Both Navasana, lean back, lift the feet, inhale, relax your inner thighs, exhale, press the block. Inhale, soften, exhale, contract. Inhale, release, and contract. Inhale, release, and press, soften, press, soften, press. Feet down, hands toward the floor. Bring the buttocks close to your heels, and then slowly rounding the spine, find your way down to your mat and to your blanket to protect your neck. You keep your block in between the thighs. Take a moment here. Now, hands down, maybe touching your heels with your fingertips. Now, press the block, slowly lift into bridge, holding position. Inhale, soften. Exhale, press the block, activate those hip muscles, inner thighs. Inhale, relax. Exhale, press. Inhale, relax, and press. Inhale, relax, press, relax, press, keep lifting, relax, inhale, exhale, press, two more, inhale, soften, exhale, press and lift, one more, inhale, relax, and press and lift slowly. The spine goes one vertebra at a time, down, down, down towards the floor. Remove the block from in between your thighs, hands to your knees, feet off the mat, Apanasana, flex the elbow, thighs in, and inhale away. This is to release lower back after a back bend, which is the Vipadapita and the bridge pose. Just keep moving gently, thighs into the chest and away. Place the left foot down, place the right foot on top of your left thigh, figure four. Time to stretch IT band with both hands holding from the hamstring or the shin, or if you want to deepen that, you can extend the leg up to the sky and hold from the back of your left calf muscle. Just breathe here. And slowly release the foot down. Now switch legs, right foot down, left foot on top of your right thigh, figure four, holding from the hamstring, from the shin, or extending right leg up to the sky, holding from the back of your calf muscle or your right leg. Hold and breathe. And release. Now extend both legs up to the sky, holding from the hamstring, from the ankles, or maybe from the toes to stretch the hamstrings. Draw the chin in and breathe here. Now flex the knee, roll over to one side. In my case, I'm going to my left side, and grab the top of the right foot with your right hand and guide the right heel to your right glute to stretch the quad on your right leg. We work a lot on the quad flexions and extensions, so let's stretch that quad. Just gently keep guiding that right heel to your right glute. That feels nice. Release, roll over to your back again. Extend the legs up to the sky. Another hamstring stretch. Holding again from the hamstring, from the ankle, or maybe grabbing your big toes with your hands. Hold and breathe. And then bend the knees, roll over. And in my case, I'm going to my right side, holding the top of the left ankle, guiding the left heel to the left glute. So I'm stretching now my left quad. And release, roll over to your back and back through center. Feet wide as your hips. Come into gentle bridge to align your spine. Release all the way down. Walk the feet together. Bring the arms in T position. Adjust your shoulder blades and then open the knees out with the sole of the feet touching to each other into Supta Baddha Konasana. Relax your pelvic floor, your pelvis, your hips, your inner thighs, glutes, abdomen, chest, shoulders, and just breathe here. Belly breathing. Now guide the thighs and the knees together. Keep the knees together. Walk the feet wide as your mat and hold it there. Barely breathing again. This is how I release the iliopsoas. And separate the knees now. Keep the feet wide as the mat. Windshield wiper the legs to one direction. Head goes to the opposite direction. Just move slowly and gentle, side to side. Back to center, hug yourself, stretch your lower back one more time. Bring the thighs closer to your chest. Draw the chin in if it feels right for your neck. Activate the big neck muscles. Pick up the head of the mat, forehead to your knees. Exhale, lower the head down. Lower the feet down. Let's come to another bridge pose to make sure the spine is nice and long. And then slowly lower your bridge down towards the floor. Extend the right leg to the right corner of the mat. Turn the right foot out. Now the left leg goes to the left corner of the mat. Turn the left foot out. Bring the arms somewhere in between shoulders and hips with the palm facing up. Welcome now to your last pose. This is Shavasana. You can close your eyes here. If you need to cover yourself to stay cozy and warm, take a moment. Please don't rush. sure you are ready to give your body the chance to receive the benefits of the practice, and so too for you to find some mind relaxation. I know if you have something to do after this, maybe your mind is already onto your next thing. Try to avoid that if it's possible. Try to be here, present through the feelings of the body, pressing through the feelings of the breath. And as you're lying down here, please bring the attention to all your toes, the sole of your feet, noticing the ball of the feet, the arches, the heels, going to the top of your feet and both ankles. Going a little bit higher, notice the shins, going back to the calf muscles. Noticing both knees, the front and the back. And from the top of both knees down to the sole of the feet, allow the lower part of your legs to slowly release down into relaxation. How the attention goes to the quads and the hamstrings, to the glutes, to the pelvic floor, pelvis and hips. Now from the top of both hips, front and back of both legs, down to the sole of the feet. Now is the moment to allow both legs to release slowly down towards the mat. Now direct your attention to your lumbar spine, middle spine, thoracic spine, and all those muscles that are connecting with the spine, all the way up to the cervical spine. All those muscles in between the rib cage, everything on the back line of your torso. And do your best to soften and to relax into the mat. Now the attention goes to the lower abdomen. Release those muscles. Relaxing all the internal muscles below your rib cage. Relax the muscles in between the rib cage and the front. Soften your heart. Relax the front of the chest of your muscles. And then from the collarbones, all the way front and back of the torso, front and back of your legs, down to the sole of the feet. You are slowly melting down towards the floor. Now please guide your attention to front and back of your shoulders. Front and back of your arms, from the upper arms, elbows, forearms, going to the wrist, hands, palms, and all your fingers. And from the top of the shoulders, the entire length of the body, front and back, down to the fingertips and down to the sole of the feet, you are letting go. Soften, please, now your throat, the muscles in the neck connecting with the base of the skull, releasing the jaw and the chin as you relax the tongue down to the base of the mouth. Soften the teeth, the lips, and upper lip. Relax your nose, cheekbones, and both ears. Allow your eyeballs to relax down to your eye socket. Soften your eyelids. Relax your eyebrows. Free your crown, your third eye, your forehead, and lastly, your crown chakra. Now, from the very top of your head down to the sole of the feet, you are letting go the entire body. You are surrendering to gravity, allowing your body to come into this full and deep, deep rest. Just gently, let's bring the awareness back to the body as you deepen your breath. Slowly bring movement to the neck, fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Your next inhale, please bring the arms overhead to pointed toes to find space in between each vertebrae. Nice exhale through the nose to bend the knees, to hug yourself tight and gently roll over to one side and fetal position. Just please don't rush. Take your time. Move slowly. And when you are ready, from that fetal position, just find your way and let's all sit together for a few minutes with the palms to your thighs and knees, soft shoulders and elbows, lifting the spine from the heart center, eyes closed. And let's take a moment here to have some moments to cultivate gratitude. There's always a reason why we can be grateful, always. Just find at this very moment a reason that is very close to your heart for you today and this very moment to be grateful for. Whatever that is, visualize it in your mind. When you have that reason to be grateful for, whatever that is, from the mind, bring it down into the middle of your heart, in your heart center. You can repeat internally, I am grateful for this. Or am I grateful for a specific person? Just whatever you are grateful for, visualize it now in the middle of your heart. And as you keep holding that reason to be grateful for, just repeat in your mind, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now please guide the hands into the heart center. This is Anjali Mudra. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to keep cultivating within our minds. And may all have peaceful, loving, sweet words to keep offering all the time, everywhere, to everyone. And may our actions always be inspired by love, sweetness, peace, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskar. Thank you.